There's no attorney, and the note is that it's a MTR.
Your Honor, I got an email from attorney John Fox, who used to represent him at the original offense case. He said that Mr. Celestino forwarded to him the email address, but he has not been retained on it, on the MTR.
All right, and what does that mean?
Mr. Celestino was reset today for him to come in with an MTR hearing, and he was supposed to have hired an attorney.
Brian Celestino. We note his absence. Set for 3 p.m., 625-173, State versus James Foxworth. James Foxworth is scheduled for 3. Griffin Hill is attorney. Case number 627-499, State versus Agustin de Luna.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. De Luna. Excuse me. Michael Zamora is attorney of record.
Yes, sir.
I am having trouble hearing. Michael De Luna.
It's Michael Zamora, Judge.
I'm sorry, Michael Zamora representing Agustin De Luna.
Yes, but I can get in touch with him.
Do you hear him, Patty?
Yes, sir. He's trying to say something, but there's too many phones on in the courtroom, and it's kind of hard to hear him because of all the feedback.
I tried calling the attorney, but there's no.
Everybody,
Okay, no,
anybody that's in the, hello, anybody that's in the courtroom with Mr. De Luna, mute your device.
put it in mute, your voice. Right here, it's coming out of your computer. You need to lower your volume on your computer. Okay, now you can talk to the judge.
Hi, I tried calling him and stuff like that, but he hasn't returned my call back.
Have you ever talked to him at all?
Well, the last time I talked to him was about 6 months ago, and they were supposed to be dismissing all of this, and
All right,
keep coming
Mr.
back.
De Luna,
Yes, sir.
Mr. De Luna, we're gonna wait and see if he shows up, but as of right now, he's a no-show as your attorney.
Yes, sir.
Scheduled for beginning at 1:30. Brian Whitley. Marshall
Honor.
White is attorney of record. They're set for 1:30, 2 o'clock, and 2:30. Yes, ma'am?
Linda received a phone call yesterday from, I believe it was his mother. Mr. Whitley is having some type of surgery today. And Linda gave the lady's attorney, Marshall White's contact information so she could call him and let him know.
All right, and it says that he was in custody in Dallas.
Right, apparently he made bond because he's been in contact with pretrial services.
All right, then for right now, we'll see if Mr. White shows up. We'll discuss it and see what's going on. Case number, thank you, ma'am, 635-939. Christopher Cole and Ivan Barrera is attorney of record.
Counsel's present, Your Honor, and my client's present as well.
Christopher Cole. There you are.
Yes, sir.
See you. Thank you. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mr. Barrera, your intentions for this morning.
Judge, we'd like to confer.
You're number one to confer. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
640-999. State versus Daniel Ruiz Zuniga. Rochelle Acevedo.
Hi, Judge. I'm present. I'm not sure if Mr. Zuniga is on.
I have not heard him respond. Daniel Ruiz Zuniga. I'm going to show him no show at this point. We'll give him some few minutes to show up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Scheduled for 10:30. Thank you, Rochelle. Scheduled for 10:30 is Juan Guerrero Hernandez. And Andrew Priest is attorney of record. All right, they're not here at this moment. 654-353, State versus Angie Segura. And Linda Leeser is attorney.
Yes, Your Honor, I am here. My client is not present.
Okay, and what's going on, do you know?
We have been in contact with her. I'm trying to get a hold of her again this morning to see what's going on. We're trying to get this one moved into the mental health court, and we're just having a little difficulty getting her signed up for it.
All right. We'll visit with you shortly. 654-599, State versus Andrew Kaiser. And it's Linda Leeser. That sounds
Yes.
familiar.
Yes, it does. My client is also not here today, Your Honor. I did speak with him 2 days ago. I do need to confer with the DA on that one.
You'll be number 2 to confer. Meantime, your client is listed as absent. 657-728, State of Texas versus Robert Soto Jr.
Right here.
And it's Isidro Montoya.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good
How are
morning,
you?
Mr. Soto and Mr. Montoya. I am well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Judge.
Good. Is that an apparatus or is that a growth?
That's growth, Judge. Finally came in.
All right. And your wishes this morning.
Judge, we need a reset, Judge. This is he had a refusal. This is a DWI case, and we need to get the results from the test, from the blood test. So we need a short reset.
I'm going to give you 60 days on that if it's a blood issue.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
They're usually not very quick. Thank you both for appearing on time. You're reset for 60 days. Ms. Garcia will send you notice.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be released, Judge?
You are. Take care.
Thank you.
Stay safe, both of you.
Thank you.
657-733, State versus Kaylee Buckley. And it's Julie Pollock.
Yes, Judge, I'm present.
Good morning, Julie.
How are you?
I am well. Thank you for asking. How about you?
Okay. We need to speak with the prosecutor on this case.
You'll be number 3 for conferring. Is Mr. Buckley here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Miss Buckley. Kaylee Buckley, yes. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I am so far. All right, we have an add-on for 1:30 this afternoon. That is Maisal Cuauhtemoc. Matthew Allen will be attorney of record at that point. Obviously not here, but I call them only so that if they showed up early, not knowing the time, we would schedule it with them. All right.
Your Honor,
Ma'am.
Your Honor,
Yes.
you have 3 recalls from yesterday.
Okay. Case number?
657, 537,
6575, what?
37,
Name?
Ralph Resendez,
Resendez. Is it scheduled for 9?
Well, that was the defendant that attorney Ms. Rivera is present in the
Rivera?
courtroom with her client, the one from yesterday that said she said he was in the courtroom because that's what he told her,
And he was not?
but he was outside the courtroom.
Okay.
But he's there now with her.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now, we had already given you a reset, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
And so yesterday, I called Mr. DeSantis at 8:30 to ensure that he was here at the courthouse, and he was, and he told me he was sitting outside the courtroom. So I told him I would see him at 9 o'clock on the screen, and I wasn't aware that we can't actually see people in the courtroom. He doesn't have access to Zoom. He's an older gentleman. He's disabled, and so I figured he was inside the courtroom, but I did not double check that. And I don't know if the court remembers we were trying to contact County Court 5 and we weren't able to. So we got off Zoom, and then I believe, Your Honor, was informed that there was no one in the courtroom. So I called my client to find out what had happened, and he let me know he was outside the courtroom the entire time.
Okay, well, Mr. DeSantis,
Yes, sir.
who are you? That is, you are he right there with the glasses?
Here, Your Honor.
All right. Lordy, you called him elderly gentleman. I shudder to ask him what his age is because I'm 76. So I wonder what that would put me at. I know he's nowhere near that. I can see that.
Okay,
Anyway.
but if I can show you in a wheelchair.
All right. Mr. DeSantis, you and your attorney are excused now because we had a little problem with what you've heard. You have how long, Ms. Rivera?
Your Honor, the court gave us to May 21st.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, May 21st.
Okay, so you're all set. You are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you for showing up. Mr. DeSantis, take care. Stay safe. You're excused.
Right here.
Second recall, Patty.
657, 669, Jesse Jason Gonzalez,
With the 0 S.
2 Z's.
All right. Attorney?
I don't know if he hired Eduardo Jimenez on this one, but Eduardo Jimenez represents him on the other cases that he has in County Court 6. And he's also on the MTRs in the 187th.
All right.
Mr. Gonzalez spoke to Linda yesterday morning and told her, Linda.
He say?
He just says that he plans on hiring her.
Linda.
That he was planning on hiring an attorney but hasn't had a chance to.
When's the last time?
The one from his felony cases.
But he said he was gonna come back today, right?
Yes, Mia is the one who talked to him, and she advised him that he needed to be on this morning.
So is he, Mr. Jesse J. Gonzalez, are you on? Are you with us?
Castillo. Toma.
Hold on. No, there's no one here but that name in the courtroom.
All right, we're going to show him absent.
Judge, he also has an active warrant on the 2 felony MTRs.
Well, that might explain why he's not there. Third recall?
657, 690.
Name?
Daniel, the system has him as Ravalcaba.
But that's Rubalcaba. I remember that.
Right. And he's there. He's the one that had Mark LaHood as the attorney of record, but their office had announced that Justin Folks was going to be here for him. Mr. Folks is present now.
Wow.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I'm glad you could make it, Mr. Cole.
Oh, yes, Judge. If I could confer with the state.
We'll make you number 4 to confer.
Thank you, Judge.
Why was the court told yesterday that you were coming in and you never did?
Oh, Judge, I was stuck in a plea in the 226th. I apologize.
All right. Then you will.
Also in the 227th.
All right. Ivan Barrera, you may confer with Mr. Edelman.
Thank you, Judge.